So, a couple of scenes that did interest me while I was watching this episode, and the first one was that it seemed like I was kind of right that um it was that big elephant monster, I guess, was kind of sent by the goblins. We saw later that a goblin kind of not fully tamed, but he got a saddle on and he was riding on top of it. So um to that, it was later revealed that there was actually a big nest up the river and everything. So of course Goblin Slayer and the crew went up to kind of exterminate it. And while they were exploring the nest, they found something. I don't know how to describe it, but um, how they described it, it was something that they were using to make something like one of them saw I guess Goblin Slayer kind of saw kind of tried to dissect what they were trying to make, and he came to a conclusion that they were probably trying to make poison. And he also said, there's probably like a goblin, a shaman, because they needed a spellcaster to make these things happen, like to get that saddle on that big monster. And they also need a spellcaster to make the poison. So he concluded that there was probably a goblin shaman somewhere in the nest. And the last thing before I end this video was that we kind of got a description of what that scripture did. So we did get a scene of the sword maiden kind of deciphering the text, and she kind of says that it pretty much describes like the end of the world. She says, it just describes the end of the world by monsters or something, like prophecy, I guess. And she's not really joking, but she also says, I doubt it'll interest Goblin Slayer because it had nothing to do with goblins, and it probably has to do with like the demon lord, or high monsters that aren't goblins. So obviously Goblin Slayer wouldn't have much interest, but overall it was a pretty cool episode. I mean, we did see some things like them kind of exploring the nest, and then towards the end we saw them kind of set up camp in this nest, like they're resting. So next episode we're probably gonna see them, like, I guess, battle the boss or something. But yeah, overall it was a pretty cool episode. Nothing really much else kind of to dissect, but hopefully that changes in the upcoming episodes, because we are heading towards the end of the series of season 2 at least. I don't know, I think it's like episode 8 or 7, so a couple more episodes left. So hopefully we do get more answers to like more complicated questions. And because I love season 2 obviously and season 1, hopefully they kind of come out with an announcement of Goblin Slayer season 3. I think that would be pretty cool. But I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. Overall, I think it was a pretty cool episode. I enjoyed watching it, and I hope you guys did too. So I think I'm just gonna end it there. Please leave a like, subscribe, and thank you. See you next time. Bye.